Okay. Hey, thanks for setting up the chairs and tables.
Not free to do that. I went down a few minutes after 11. They were still playing. They had stuff under everything. Wasn't hitting the floor then. That one of them guys come up and said that hadn't leaked all day, and then like towards the end of the day, it started leaking in the hallway behind the women's bathroom door.
He showed me. He showed me.
You know why it rained, don't you? I don't want the other mower. Should have picked it up a lot sooner.
Yeah.
I guess gonna find out how good it does in mud too.
You what?
I guess I'll get to find out in the morning how good it does in mud.
Yeah.
And that guy was talking about that over there when, what they're pricing, is that the same thing that's there or?
Just a rubber roof, yeah.
Cause he was talking about the white, whatever that is.
Like, yeah, he talked to me, the big mechanical guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, he said, but that's, yeah, it'd be nice to do that, but if it's 300,000, can't afford that. So this roof that Chomo or Joe Strong's going to put on, it's got 25-year guarantee. That'll outlast me.
so I'm gonna have to deal with it maybe.
But we got to do something. And once we get past tonight, then it's not going to rain for a week, theoretically, according to the forecast. And the northern guys are just flipping a coin. So, but
Did Joe give you any time frame on what it would take to do it?
he said he'd get it done in less than 2 weeks.
Which I'm sure he could do the gymnasium roof. That could be one whole thing, right? Just tear it off, put it
And
on.
And that's where I probably want him to start.
But yeah, you wouldn't want to have to throw nothing off of there onto a new roof anyway.
Well, and those are the leaks I'm concerned about.
Yeah.
On the floor.
Yeah, it's gonna cost us more than some
That's
silver.
where we're supposed to be.
Yep, come on in, Kent.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I'm still vertical. So
That's all
I
the
guess
best
I'm doing pretty good.
what we can hope for.
Y'all been keeping busy?
Too busy.
Too busy?
Mm-hmm. But, oh, man. Dealing with roof leaking at the community center, so.
Are you staying there? Is it okay if he stays there?
I guess.
Do you
It's
have
all
a
right.
signed CD for anybody? Can you get out and scoot over so people want to come in?
Huh?
Get up and scoot over a little bit in case people want to come in. Thank you.
That's my grandson Ian.
How you doing?
Meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And you already met the boss.
That's a fact.
Yeah, pull the pants up.
My wife's the boss.
Hey, he'd be lost without me. And your wife would probably be lost without you. And I'd be lost without him too.
Hey. Hopefully this will be short and sweet tonight. Hopefully.
No Commonwealth tonight?
No Commonwealth, attorney can't make it. So, boom, 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 and go home and get dinner.
I've got Panda Express at home.
Huh?
I said, I've got Panda Express at home, I guess.
I do like Panda Express.
They don't dry out the
Come
noodles.
on in. How you doing?
All right.
I was just talking to Tracy last night, back over on Saturday. She says, we'll stay fed, so it's gonna be drip for anybody gets.
Stop. You really worry about
I
the
said, I ain't
alcohol.
gonna do that. So I might have a couple.
You gonna have children there?
No.
Don't you have Ava this weekend?
Yeah, Riley's mom's getting her for Saturday night. We're gonna pick her up in the morning.
You really worried me about that drink
Why?
between your dad and your grandpa. You don't have any hope.
Been drinking about a week and a half. Check it out.
Oh, yeah. I got the camera figured out.
Yeah, already?
Yeah.
Cold in here.
Huh?
Cold in here.
Oh, you turned the temperature at the community center to 71, man. I was freezing.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Cold? It was warm in there. Maybe I just got warm from the stairs. And
I turned it back up. Can't tell if that was a recording or you just messing with me.
Jim's not gonna be here tonight.
No Commonwealth, no Jim. There's Eric.
I'm here.
Eric? Yeah.
Hello. Tracy, how we doing?
Haven't had to go to the water plant in the middle of the night in a week, so we're good.
Yeah, I got a couple alarms yesterday, but it was just the generator kicking on and off.
Yeah.
Just kicking out with the generator, but.
Yeah.
Good thing is I can just reset them off my phone. Not that big a deal.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I was down there
Generator Run every Monday.
every Monday at 10 o'clock.
10. So at 10 o'clock, one pump
I
goes
hear it.
out. 10:15, the other one goes out. When it comes on, it goes off.
I hear it kick on. It's like,
That's what it's supposed to do.
that's good.
So this is Kent Tanner, and I forgot the boss's name,
Susie.
Susie, and his grandson. They're going to build a house up basically where Hardin's old house used to be, up there on the corner of Lafayette and the gentleman that when I was a kid growing up here, Mr. Hardin lived there. Huh?
Franklin and that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He was blind, and the guy fixed bicycles. And it was amazing. You'd take your bicycle down there to his little shop, and he's back there, and he's got everything. And he was just, and he put it back together. It was amazing, you know.
That's pretty well.
And didn't charge you anything if you're a kid.
Hmm.
So, but that used to be what Hardin's was there.
Cruises.
Yeah.
Jess Kelly's.
Jess Kelly.
Carrie Green.
Carrie Green.
Reese's.
Reese's.
That's
'Cause
on
I own
my
them.
street.
Yeah.
I just live down. I live in the big white house on the corner. That needs a paint job. And a new portrait. Probably some windows.
We're just gonna build a little small, simple 30 by 40.
It's not very big.
Oh man. Hello.
How are you?
Good. Man, how big is that kid that lost that class ring?
He has to wait 250 pounds.
Man, I saw that ring and I'm like,
I know.
I
Put
could
it on.
have put that around two
She
fingers.
did. She had it on 2 fingers.
Yeah. When I went down there and asked them, and then nobody seen it, and then later that night I went down there because there was a party in there from 9 to midnight
Yeah.
going to volleyball, and I was getting the volleyball stuff out, and it was just sitting right there on the bleachers, just plain as day, you know. Thank you.
He was excited because those aren't cheap. Those are not cheap.
No, Danielle said she might be a couple minutes late.
Mom.
Start at 6.
It's coming.
Haven't heard. He didn't send me a text saying he wasn't coming.
Avocado, just look at this. That's so funny. The coin on
I could go for a while. I was going like once a week and empty it. And like I emptied it Friday night at like 9:30, and I emptied it yesterday morning and had almost $300 in it yesterday morning. It's been crazy. I mean, it's been so dry,
it. Yep.
you know. And I laughed the other day. I went down there and because the quarters weren't taken, you know. So the guy was waiting to open the box on the inside and mess around with it. Couldn't, you know, I'm like, I don't know what's wrong. I go stick another quarter in there and it didn't do anything. So after about 15 minutes, I just went to my truck and got a big framing hammer. Stood outside on that step and bang, you could hear a quarter drop, bang, 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 and just all that money dropped. And I go, try it now. He stuck it in there, works just fine.
That's
I
great.
go, fixed it.
There you go.
Get a hammer.
Is everything that you just talked about?
If you see, I'm pretty sure I know who it was. It's Newcombs. They went down there. It had to be Saturday or Thursday morning and filled the dumpster. Completely filled it. And then it overflowed onto the ground. You know?
So do you think it's a certain day of the week?
Well, I told them guys, I go, you know, because I seen a bunch of garbage bags in there. And I go, you know what? I'll help you out because we get charged whether it's got anything in it or half full or full. It's the same price, right? So if you're going to throw stuff in there, don't do it until Sunday night or early Monday morning
Yeah.
because it gets dumped on Mondays. But they went down there on, had to be
What do
Thursday
you think
morning.
it was?
Newcombs.
Oh, okay.
Actually, Tracy, on that, might want to be careful because they've got cameras on waste management trucks, and somebody here in town's had to get rid of their dumpster because they charged them an outrageous price for over usage.
Overfilling.
Well, overfilling it, yeah. Yeah, well,
If you're
they took a picture of the one at the fire station right here.
It was $250 for over.
Yeah.
If you tell them they can put their stuff in there, then it's gonna open it up to everybody putting their stuff in there.
And then the dog got in it. And I was down there Friday morning picking up.
Well, I know it wasn't Becker. He can't hardly move.
I know what dog it was, and it's a cute little, it's like a little gray and black and white cattle dog. Because I seen him laying out there between your place and Monda Combs' place, you know, Friday night or whatever. I seen him there for 2 days and haven't seen him since. Well, there's Adam.
Hey, how are you? No, you're
Right on
good.
time.
Good to see you.
guys?
Was my
I think
water
Dana's
bill in
coming,
my
so you're gonna
payment?
wait,
Oh,
too.
thank you.
She was going to be a couple minutes late, she said.
She just pulled in her house.
Okay. Had to get medicine or something.
Time.
6 o'clock. All right. So everybody stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Call the meeting to order. Hopefully it's a short one. Let's go right to the approval process, the meeting minutes. Everybody get a chance to read the meeting minutes for the 2 meetings we had in September?
Yep.
Anybody have any additions, comments, revisions? Okay, so I need to approve the meeting minutes for, Can we do both of them at the same time? Or we're gonna do one?
Separately.
Okay, so the minutes for September 2nd, 2025, I need a motion to approve the minutes.
I'm,
Go ahead. Lynn.
I make a motion to approve the minutes for September the 2nd, 2025.
I need a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
No.
No? Okay. Then there was a budget budget meeting on September 16th. Does anybody have any comments or additions, deletions to that? Okay, if not, then I need a motion to approve the minutes from September 16th.
I make a motion to approve the meeting minutes for September 16th.
16th.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carries. All right. The handwritten claims. There's 3 this month. One to Commonwealth for $2,171.37. That was paying for inspections, that sort of thing on it. A invoice from Boyce for $8,270 for software maintenance, and an invoice for $1,235 for Aqualine for the leak detections that we tried to find a leak on Spurlock Lane, and then we drove around town and found some other leaks. So total of the handwritten claims, $11,976.37. I need a motion to approve those.
Is that maintenance up just a little bit from last year?
I believe so.
Okay, that's kind of what I thought. I make a motion to accept the handwritten claims.
A second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? No? Okay. I take it there's no billing adjustments this month. Okay, the computer claims. I didn't see anything on that jumped out. We paid the $16,000 and change for redoing the floor of the gym. Payments for the community center project, that kind of thing. So the computer claims are $73,334.34. Need a motion to approve the computer claims.
I make a motion to approve the computer claims.
Okay, I need a second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Yeah.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carries. The pay file report, it's the same every month, $6,482. I need a motion to approve the pay file report.
Make a motion to approve the pay file report.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? No? Okay. All right. Moving right along. Commonwealth is not here tonight. I talked to Matt today. They don't have anything for us today. So the only comments I have that I'm still waiting for them on is how much contingency money is left over from the water project, and when are we going to get the reimbursement for the water meters. So I'll get with Matt and Rob on that either between now and the next meeting. We'll see them on the 21st. So Morlaud, Jim can't be present tonight. He's sick. I had him look into the process for a resolution to borrow money from the sewer plant in lieu of a bank loan for the community center roof. He got back to me and didn't think that was feasible because we'd be required to pay it back within the calendar year that we borrowed from, and we don't have that $200,000. And I got a note here for Nora and Becky to just confirm that. I know Becky said she had talked to somebody at State Board of Accounts today, and Nora's going to send an email with a question similar to the one you asked State Board of Accounts today. So,
And I talked to Kathy Salkoff from DLGF, and she'd said the same thing.
all right. So, when we get down to the community center, we'll get down to the options that we're left with right now. So, moving on to water and sewer. Eric, do we have any idea on the inventory and organization in that pump house too?
We got everything taken off the shelves.
Okay.
Daniel did that last week.
Okay.
We got pretty busy over the last week, so that's my goal this week is to get everything put back on the shelves and get everything
Okay.
itemized.
Okay.
And then I'll let you know exactly we need to.
You can come on in and sit down. Okay, yeah, just let me know, and then give me the inventory of the meters that we have on hand and all the other stuff,
Give you an idea of
Yep.
what you need to order.
Yep. so that we have
Okay, we'll get it ordered.
stuff on hand in case we need to replace stuff on a weekend. Okay. All right. Coin op for September was $3,130.25. That's a big month, but it's been dry as a bone. So, but other than that, everything at the coin op seems to be functioning good. We had an issue with chlorine leak the other day, a drip.
Yeah.
But that's all
Drop the
taken
pressure
care of
on
now.
it.
Is it doing okay?
We had a couple issues last week just by those fittings. They put these
Yeah.
white fittings in there. I don't know if they're chlorine rated or not, but they keep cracking.
According to Les, they're
All
not chlorine
drops out.
related.
All the pressure drops out. You don't chlorinate.
Yeah, according to Les, they're not chlorine rated, and that's why he put the clear ones on. So he was down there, and I said, "You're replacing all of them, right?" And he goes, "Yeah." So,
That's what he said. He said he had them all
Yeah.
replaced. So it's
So we'll see
that
where
takes
that
care
goes.
of it. I mean,
Okay.
and I brought that up to Commonwealth today when I was talking to him.
Okay.
That why if they weren't rated for chlorine, why
Why
were
they
they
put 'em
put
on
on in the
there?
first place, right? So, okay. Fire department. Anybody here from the fire department tonight? Okay. Police. Brad's not here, but he texted me earlier, and the only comments he had was they're going to do firearms training this weekend, and he wanted to verify that Halloween is on the 31st as far as the town's concerned, and I don't know reason why to do it on a different day than Friday the 31st. So.
Mhm. From 5 to 7.
So yeah. So anyway, that's all Bradley had.
We don't have school that day either.
Thanks. You get Halloween off?
No, it's a fall break.
I just thought they'd
I
throw another
hate-
holiday in on you.
I hate holiday, Halloween.
Okay. So going down the list, I know the whole issue of people living in campers needs to be resolved, and I know there was a initial. Brad put a post out there on Laurel Chatter about dirt bikes, motorbikes, and golf carts and stuff like that, and that started a kind of war of the words and everything. But I do notice a difference. I don't see them guys out there
Mhm.
riding around on them anymore, so as much. So,
I still see quads go by.
yeah. Town Park.
Debbie's not here.
Deb's not here. Man, we're blowing through this. Community Center.
Till now.
Huh?
Till now.
Yeah. So rentals for September were $600. Pickleball was like $195, and the regular rentals were the difference. Biggest reason was that the gym was closed for ended up being 2 weeks, not 3. But now business is picking up. Pickleball's in there playing all the time again, and rentals are coming back in. September or October, November, December, going to go busy, so that's good.
Gus said the lines look really nice. The
The floor looks awesome. If you guys haven't went down there and looked at the floor looks great. And we painted the pickleball lines. Those guys did a great job. All I got to follow up with them, Chris, is get a cleaning schedule. So I got to get a hold of Ryan and give me a cleaning schedule so that we can clean that. We may have to buy some more of those mop heads, the white ones, because I wasn't supposed to dry them, and I didn't know that. Nobody told me that, so I took them home and washed them, threw them in the dryer, and shouldn't have done that. So
One of the best things to take marks off of the floor are tennis
Yep.
balls.
the community community center project was supposed to be done in June, into June, and here we are going to be the end of October, most likely. It's progressing along. Duke came out and put the underground electrical in, so all the poles down, all the overhead wires, lines are all gone. Right now, Wisenhunt, there's a guy out there the other day was laying out the asphalt parking lot in the back and getting that done. They're in there finished pulling the wires for the electric. They'll have hopefully by tomorrow the ability to flip on all the air conditioners and heaters. I only need one on, the one in the other pantry, but so and then Thursday I'm gonna have hopefully a final meeting with Rush Hospital. It's either going to be yes, we're going forward with it, or I'm going to find somebody else, because it's just getting ridiculous. The pushback I'm getting from them on the project, that they're going to have to spend between $20,000 and $40,000 to get it ready for a health clinic, and my frustration with them is they make like they're doing us a favor, okay, and that they're not going to make any money on it, and they're going to make any money on it because anybody they send in, anybody goes there and gets checked out, and hey, you need to go to the hospital, they're going to send them to Rushville, right? They're not going to send them to Connersville or Batesville. They're going to send them to Rushville. So John Palmer and I have a meeting there at 10 o'clock on Thursday morning, and hopefully hash out all the rest of these issues. If not, we'll do something else. The gym floor work has been completed. Like I said, if you get a chance to go in there, it looks awesome. The biggest issue right now is now I got to we have to replace the roof, right? And it leaks. The leaks are getting worse. And Joe Strong was up there the other day and patched a couple spots, but I went in there this morning at 6:30 and there's water on the gym floor. So now, the gym floor's got 4 garbage cans spaced around to catch the water. And I had to mop it up off the floor and get it dried out because we can't lose that floor. So that ties into what I had Jim Drew looking at as far as a resolution that doesn't seem to work out. Becky and I met with First Financial on September 29th. First Financial, because they're our bank, that the town we use as the town. They gave me a couple options. One is to, our goal was to take money out of the sewer plant and use that as a guarantee for the loan, right? And North's going to send out an email. She may have already done it. I don't know, but talking to State Board of Accounts, because the idea, First Financial's idea was to take whatever we needed, 200 some odd thousand out of the sewer plant and put it in a CD. And then that CD would get 3.5% interest. And then we'd use that CD to guarantee the loan for the roof. Well, I don't think State Board of Accounts is on board with that. I talked to a couple people and they're like, makes sense to me, should be great. But ultimately, we got to do what State Board of Accounts says. So
I talked to State Board of Accounts today, and she's going to email me tomorrow with if it's possible to do that.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Because you can't use sewer money, you can't use utility money for town. We can borrow the money from the sewer plant, and that's what she's checking in, is to see how long of a term does it have to be paid back. I know you said Jim said a year. Did he talk to State Board of Accounts or just talk to other?
I'm not sure how I found out. I haven't been able to talk to him since. So.
Right. So she said she'd email me. You can utility to yield utility, like water can borrow from sewer with a resolution as a loan to be paid back within 5 years. That's what she said, but she wasn't sure on with the municipality. It doesn't make any sense because it's all our money. Why can't we use it how we need to? But you can't.
So the other option is just use the building as collateral, right? Take a loan out against the building,
A mortgage. So
a mortgage basically. And the only issue on that is closing fees and get it appraised. And so there's a few more hoops to jump through. But bottom line is, no matter what we do, we have to fix the roof, okay? Or we're gonna lose that gym floor. One of the classrooms that we remodeled already has a leak in it, and 3 or 4 ceiling tiles came down. So I think what we need to make sure we get in the minutes tonight is a motion to go to First Financial, authorize me to go to First Financial to start the paperwork on securing a loan. And then this has to be in the minutes of our meeting. So I need a motion for that, a second, and a board approval on that. So,
I'll make a motion.
well, does anybody have any questions or comments?
The Indiana grant, because it says approval of Indiana grant. You're gonna get another quote on the roof.
I have 2 quotes on the roof.
The grant that he was looking into, we did not get.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, we didn't get the $70,000 we thought we were going to get. I don't know why, because I know when that girl read that letter I wrote, I saw a tear in her eye, but apparently it didn't make a difference. But so yeah, I got informed on Friday, I think, that we didn't get that $70,000. So we're gonna have to borrow the whole. The cost on the roof is right at $200,000. Okay, but if we're gonna borrow money, I want to borrow a little extra, because once they get up there and start tearing that roof off, who knows what they're going to get into, and so I want to have enough to cover us, with it. And if we don't need it, then
Are those bids? Do those bids have contingencies in them
contingencies.
for
Meaning-
that? Like usually they'll add that into their bid. Like the bid's $200,000 with a $10,000, $20,000
No.
contingency in it.
Yeah, no, it's just 200. One's 198, one's 199. They're basically the same. I made sure they're apples for apples, but it's just like anything else. That's the reason why the community center project bid was so high, because the guys didn't know what they're going to get into when they started tearing stuff out from 1956. So I just want to make sure we're covered if they run into something where they got to replace, some decking or something like that we're covered on it, because they don't know what they're going to get into until they start tearing it off. But I don't want to go over what's already there. I want it taken and stripped off as much as we can down to bare deck, so that we're not going over. It's not like putting another layer of shingles on a house. If we're going to get it and check and make sure it's fixed.
So really what we're gonna vote on right now is you going to the bank
Mhm.
to see. There's no dollar amount set down just yet. It's just whether or not they'll work with us.
I know they'll work with this.
We've already.
Yeah, I've already talked to them twice about it.
But to pay it back, how are we gonna pay it back?
That's what I'd have to get the terms of, how long, and obviously if we did it like a mortgage, the terms I think would be longer than, we can stretch them out probably as long as we want, but I wouldn't think we want to go more than 10 years
10 or 15 years.
Yeah. to pay it off.
And it can be paid back with general fund money.
Yeah.
Mostly.
And then I talked to Tanya French, and she said that the trustee is going to put $5,000 a year for 3 years aside for the community center for improvements. So, we have
No,
at
that's
least
good.
3 years worth of that. And so $5,000 is not a lot when you figure we're spending, 200 plus. So, but anyway, so the motion would allow me to pursue that loan with First Financial on behalf of the town. Do I have any questions or anything? And I'll keep everybody in the loop on what's going on via emails. Get it figured out.
Make a motion for Tracy to start the proceedings to get a loan for a roof for the community center.
A second.
Say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Okay.
I also checked with the Indiana Bond Bank today as far as a loan through them. And they said that they don't do anything that small typically. And even if we did, their closing costs were like $25,000. So just
So basically what I'm trying to do is get the roof replaced. That'll outlast all of us. Well, not all of us, but the majority of us. And then in 25 years, it'd be somebody else's problem. But I mean, that the roof that's on there right now was probably it's probably at least 25 years old. I talked to Delbert. I think he thinks it was around 2000. So, okay, moving on, health and safety.
Well, back up for
Oh,
just a
sorry.
second. The front light at the community center, when that other one had gone out, Barrett fixed it.
Kevin?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to have Chris look at it. We just,
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Steph was gonna have to just have electricians do it. 'Cause I didn't know how to shut it off was my issue.
Yeah.
Make sure I had power off to it.
when I go down there tomorrow, I'll talk to Chad and have him take a look at it.
See if you know where it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can go up and get involved. That's no problem.
Yeah.
Just knowing where the heck to shut it off
Yeah.
at since everything's.
Okay.
Health and safety, the last letter that I had Brad deliver has been somewhat mowed, and they've still got quite a few garbage bags that are going to need to be dumped.
Where's that at?
Oh, what street is that
Yeah,
on?
street.
Neff? Okay, well,
They still have a few days left in their 30 days.
and then I think we need to take them that and let them know when cleanup day is. Okay. Any other properties that we need to look at? I know Chris gave a list and we went through that.
We haven't. No,
Okay.
we haven't got it.
All right.
Those, yeah, I'm not dealing with those just yet.
Okay.
We're looking at bigger things,
Okay.
not that.
And then Becky, did you still want to get together with Linda and Danielle and
I'll do what I can to help to get some of this going, send out some more letters.
I would rather, instead of coming back here for another night, we do a 1-hour meeting and we stay after and work on them. That's what I suggest.
so we'll
I'm not
put,
opposed, but Danielle's got young kids.
Is
at
it
home.
today?
No, not
Okay.
today.
yeah, so say after the next board meeting.
As long as it's, the board meeting doesn't go until 8 o'clock. I
Yeah.
don't have a problem
Right.
with that, but, you know.
I'm at 6:24 and we're almost
That's because
done.
nobody was here, I heard.
Okay, so after November meeting,
That will end at 6:45.
I'll do my best.
Yeah.
Streets and roads, nothing's going on. Nothing new at least. Nora, what do you have? Oh.
We still have money left in the community crossings. I saw on the fund report, it's like 50,000.
Nothing's been settled yet.
Okay.
Will they stripe that? They put a line down that road. Was there ever a,
No.
There's no lines on any others. We do that if we
it
need
looked
to.
so nice.
It does.
What's the line gonna do? I don't pay attention to the line. Drive right down the middle till somebody's coming and I get over. Nora, go ahead.
IoT has created the website. I've got to see it. It is in the testing phase, so I just got to go through and critique it and give them back some information. And so I have a couple weeks to do that. And then Tyler Tech is setting up the online payment. So we're in the process of getting the
Good.
accounts set up so we can pay online.
Is his name Tyler Tech?
That's the company's
Oh.
name.
I was wondering that same thing. I was like, how cool
Yeah,
is
that's
that
the
to
name of
have
the
a
company,
guy
is Tyler Tech.
in tech and his name's Tyler Tech?
That's
Okay.
all I have.
I am. I've been talking to a few customers who've been in local government and that type of thing. And, the rainy day fund,
Mhm.
are you familiar with how that works?
Not totally.
Okay, so at the end of the year, we can take 10% of what's left in our funds, general fund, NVH, LRS, and transfer that to rainy day fund. And then that way, we're not gonna lose any money, so to speak. We don't necessarily lose it, it's just we don't,
Right.
if we
No,
don't
I
spend
understand.
it, we
Right.
don't get it.
Right.
So, and then that will be, rainy day fund can be used for anything as far as paying for a monthly loan
Community
payment
center.
for the community center. So if there's, and I'm just, if we've got, I'm just throwing off the top of my head, $200,000 between the three funds. At least that's $20,000 we can put into a rainy day fund. So if you want to, that'd be something maybe you can investigate and see how to properly do it and that type of
I
thing.
never heard it explained that way.
I've had the clerk treasurer of Connersville is a customer of mine, and I was talking to a trustee, used to be at Connersville, Kathy Harvey, and I was asking her about it. And it's like, oh yeah, you can do blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I never knew that before. So anyway, I had a,
Thank you.
you're welcome. That's all I got.
Do we have any water? I know you guys are gone, so I probably haven't caught up all that, but
We have not caught up yet.
okay. All right. All right. Anybody have anything else for Nora? Okay, moving on. Stuff I had on old business. The same, the modular house on Edgerton. I got a planning commission meeting tomorrow night. Let's get an update on that. I'll get an update on Jerry Abrams' property, and I know that Tanya has been cleaning that up, and it looks fantastic. What she's done. I mean, it's night and day different. So, and then I'll get an update on John's property. But I do notice he's starting to clean some stuff up. So. Okay, that's all the old business. Doink. New business, so that everybody knows, Halloween's on October 31st. That's a Friday night, so that will be trick or treat night at from 5 to 7. And I know that the Reach Church, Dwayne, what are we doing?
We're just gonna hand out chili and hot chocolate, and we're gonna open up the church, if anybody needs to go to the bathroom or a place to sit. That's our contribution.
That chili's gonna mess up them candy bags.
Well,
Some kid comes up with a pumpkin and you just dump
every
them.
year we set up tables, and we didn't do it last year, but typically we.
All right.
So
Perfect.
funny. I have something for new business.
Go ahead.
Tracy and I have talked about rearranging the room in here and possibly getting rid of this table and purchasing 2 tables to put together so that we won't have this configuration.
They're like $180 a piece,
Yeah, they're under $200.
but it would be like
Oh, that's cheap.
12 foot long.
That's cheap.
So
Hopefully they're not cheap, but you know what I mean?
Right.
That's inexpensive.
Yeah.
So does
So,
anybody have any qualms about that? No? Okay.
so we just rearranged the room and then figure some way to mount the owl
Yeah.
up so it's not staring at
Yeah.
me and Danielle and Linda.
Well, I think that's a good thing to do.
Okay.
And then this table, what do you want to do at this table?
Do you think?
Hmm?
I would take it to the community center. Could you use it up there?
I don't know where.
We can measure it, see if it fit in that office for now until decide.
I don't know if you could.
That
use it in the
office has a
food
desk in
pantry.
it already.
Well, I meant just to put it in there so you
Yeah.
see if one of these new rooms, it would be
Yeah.
possibly the library.
That's an idea. That's a good idea, Chris.
Yeah.
In one of the rooms that the library's using, yeah.
That's the
You
one.
may need it as an examining table.
You're lucky I don't have my rubber gloves with me because I was have them on. Who's next?
Okay.
Well, if we don't do that, I'll buy it. I'll put it in my house and use it as a desk, work desk. But if we want to keep it at the community center, that's fine too.
That's pretty, if you ask the library if that's what, I don't know whether are they gonna furnish it with tables and.
I have no
Right,
idea.
I haven't heard that either. Anyway,
Okay. All right.
okay, now,
All right. So the other part of new business, this is Kent Tanner and Susie Tanner. Okay. They want to build a house on Lafayette and
no.
Huh?
Not Lafayette,
no, Franklin.
thank you.
Sorry, Franklin and Neff. Up there, like where Hardin's old property used to be.
Oh,
Okay.
There. So basically it's the 30 by 40 house, very simple, but it's a house, not a modular. What they're here for is just to get permission from the board to
get a permit.
go to Brookville and get a building
We
permit.
brought the Prince if y'all wanted to look at what we're gonna try to build and
Yeah,
How big is that lot? Is it one lot or two?
two lots.
That's what I thought.
so. And Josh, I don't know if you met Josh, but that's Josh Lanston right there. He would do the sewer connection and the water line for you.
Okay, I've already talked to John.
Okay. Okay.
So
So
it's probably, the sewer line's probably already there.
Yeah, I'll just have to dig around and find it.
And
The
I
sewer
know
main's
there's,
on that side of the road.
the
And there is
water-
water there.
yeah, there's water there
Yeah,
too.
we found an old water meter, but I didn't find a sewer tap.
Yeah. If you're gonna have Josh do it or who's ever gonna do it, it's probably there. You just go have to find it. And if anybody knows where it's at, it's Josh.
We're not gonna build until March of this next year.
Mhm.
So, I mean, you know, we've got a lot we've got to try to do, and we're gonna sell our place in Alabama, and we're relocating back. She's from Riceville, I'm from Shelbyville originally. And now that we're old and crippled and retired, we're gonna
We moved back home, huh?
Good.
move back home and build a little house and just
That's exciting.
That's great.
live in law and just be peaceful with all the neighbors.
Yeah.
It's a great town. It's a great town. So, I need a motion for the Tanners to go to Brookville to get a building permit.
I make a motion for them to go to Brookville to get a building permit.
A second.
And okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No? Okay. Nora, do we have like a form letter? I know I saw one a long time ago, back in 2022 for Tony Smith, but just something maybe on town
I can just do
letterhead.
it on the town letterhead.
Yeah. And if we can get your email, Nora could email it to you. Yeah. And that's all you would need. And then, because the county does all our building inspections and permits and everything. Yeah. So,
Yeah, I've already talked to the Franklin County Building Commission and, you know, we've got to turn the drawings in there and get their approval and,
go down and see
you know,
Caitlin.
and they'll do all the inspections and all
Mhm.
that. And
Yeah.
We've still got to get a survey done and that's coming in the near future.
And Sieg, Rob Sieg does most of the surveying. And he's a board member with me on the planning commission and he's a county surveyor. So I think his son is kind of taking over the business, but, okay. So if you can just before you guys leave, give Nora your email address and she'll get that letter written and sent to you guys. Okay.
Thank y'all very much.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Good luck selling your house.
Yeah.
What part of Alabama?
Greenville, Alabama. It's right on there. It's 865.
Did you say Greenbow?
Greenville.
I knew you were
I
gonna
was like,
say
wait a minute.
Greenbow. I knew you were going to say that. As soon as he said green, I knew you were going to go Greenbow.
Greenville.
You know who lived in Greenbow, Alabama? You got to watch TV. Forrest Gump.
Oh, I've
He's
never seen that movie.
You've never seen Forrest Gump?
You've missed a good one.
I know, right? Okay, get out.
That's a great movie.
Need to make a motion for her to watch it.
There you go.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do that after You're
After
next.
we do cleanup, we can do cleanups and watch Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Forrest Gump is great.
It is a great movie.
You love Dr. Pepper. All right. Anybody have any other new business?
No.
Okay. So I need a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Any a second? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any
That's
opposed?
crazy.
Under 30 minutes.
That's
See,
36 minutes.
36 minutes.
I didn't even have to come.
That's
36 minutes.
Here's those.
Okay. You got to sign stuff.
Oh.
Here, you go ahead and sign it. So you can get out of here and then pass it on down the line.
Oh, I was rushing so bad.
I don't know how happy I know.
So I can-
Mail it or I do it.
My pen is really sucky when I use it.
Yes.